and today I made some homemade soup. I'm calling it Mexican sausage soup with lots of different vegetables in it. And then I found this new thing. Somebody should tell me about it. This Mexican vermicelli. I made this yesterday. I ate 2 bowls of it yesterday. And I was like, I'll make it today for lunch. So today I'm doing this for lunch. And I've got all kind of goodness in here and Mexican flavors. And I'll tell you what, that's Mexican soups from the Mexican restaurants is expensive. You can make you some at home. A lot cheaper. A big old pot of it. It's so delicious. I have my water. Lots and lots of water. Water's good for you. Especially in this heat. I thought I had some cheese to put on top of it. I don't have any cheese. So, I'm going to have to put that on my grocery list. To get some cheese. Hey, it's good without it. I usually put that the scraps of the tortilla chips from bottom of the bag in here. But, I found that Mexican vermicelli. It comes from Mexico, and it is just absolutely delicious. Tell me what else can I do with this pasta. I'm gonna buy some more of it, because it really makes your soup tasty. Lots of good cabbage. I love cabbage. Raw or cooked. That's hot. I hadn't watched The Hungry Fat Chick in a while. I guess because I hadn't watched it because she's only posting like once a week. I've caught up on her last year, and I've been watching other ones back to 6 years ago or something. I've been watching, and she posted one the other day. What was it? Now she posted a little picture. Don't know what the hell it meant. But I asked her, are you only posting once a week? Because I think she said one time on Wednesdays and Saturdays or something. And I don't know, several people made nasty comments about her. And it's like, if you don't like her channel, move along. She's even said that lately, because I've said it too. If you don't like what you see, just move on along. If you like what you see, subscribe, hit that like button. And she posted back real nice little saying that she usually posts on Wednesdays and Saturdays. That's what I figured. I just wanted to make sure. It's people who say cruel things like that, whatever, mean things to people as well. The world is like it is. We all come in different sizes, widths, height. We all come in different colors. But you cut us open, we all have the same blood. And we all should be nice to each other. I know I probably said, well, they wouldn't hurtful, mean things, comments in the beginning, about how much she eats. But I do see her trying to do better. And I know she has a lot of depression. We all have a lot of depression. And so we should be here for each other when we need it. I know when I had my little meltdown a few months ago, I know several people was like, get over it, and don't post that kind of stuff here on your channel and stuff. I was like, well, it's my channel. It's like I'm dealing with my mother's death and stuff, and I was like, you don't know what everybody's going through, so just don't say deal with it, because everyone deals with things differently. And so I imagine the people who say that kind of stuff, they're not happy in their lives. So if you are, great. But we all have good and bad days. It was last night. I was going through some of my mother's old pictures, and she had a file of our dogs we used to have, and several of them I haven't seen them in years, because I was watching Ghost Hunters live one time. I think it was like the second time they had Ghost Hunters. They were live during Halloween, and my goddamn computer caught on fire. It just went, just dumped. That little tower thing, it just caught on fire. It destroyed everything. So all my pictures I had in there of my dogs and stuff, whatever was in it, was gone. So my mother had several pictures of different dogs that we've had, that we've lost, and I would think about them and forgotten what they look like, and I just started bawling. If you love your pets, you know what I'm talking about. So I've been needing some soup. it's sad that people treat the hungry fat chick candy the way they do. They just attack her. She says she just goes past those comments. I don't know, those comments have to hurt you, the way they say stuff about her. And but it gets me how they don't say anything about other people who eat. You know, I really don't see that many people eating. I really don't. I'm just like Beard Meats Food and Joel Hansen and Randy Santel and Katina Eats Kilos, and there are several other ones that eat professionally and stuff. And Randy Santel, when he gains weight and he's almost 400 pounds or whatever, over 400 pounds, they don't say nothing about it. You know, like, go Randy, go. Now, if that was a woman doing that, getting bigger or whatever, I don't know, it'd be all kind of hate comments. And then they go on some kind of fasting. I forgot what they call it. Well, let me tell you what. Whatever that is, they go on. He's supposed to be this, gone to college. I think he just graduated, being a dietitian and nutritionist or whatever, and whatever he's doing. I wouldn't take advice from him, because how can you sit there and be so big and then you lose like 200 pounds? And what you're doing, whatever you're doing, it's not helping. Joel Hansen's too, he said that he's knows dietitians or whatever, something like that. Would I take advice from him for losing weight, eating healthy? No. I like watching them eat stuff. I would not ever take any kind of food advice, dietitian, nutrition advice from them. It's really good. Got some spice there. I put some red pepper flakes in here and some Rotel. It's so good. Yeah, it's just a lot of people, I think, they just go over to the hungry fat chick. They don't watch her video. They just see the picture of her food, and they just start making mean comments. I wonder what kind of jobs these people have. Y'all go over to the hungry fat chick and send her some love. All of us big girls, don't matter how big you are, how little you are, everybody needs some love. And I know I've caught little snippets here and there of different things that's happened in our life. And so that causes you to eat and stuff. What's that other girl? What's her name? Amberlynn? Amberlynn? Don't know what I'm about. I think a lot of what she does is just reviews. I don't know. I don't watch her too much. I've only watched her a few times. I probably, last few years, probably watched her maybe 9, 10 times. She's always having what I ate the day, then she's off her diet and this and that. And she needs some love too sent to her. I don't think they're as mean to her as they are to Candy. It just really bothers me that people can pick on someone so much. They're like, you're just sending yourself to an early grave. You're just killing yourself and eating so much food. And yeah. But I do see a change in her. I do. Oh, man, this is a lot of soup. But you know what? I'm going to try to finish it up. Oh. See those noodles? They're called some kind of Mexican vermicelli. Never heard of it before, seen them. They're little tiny things. And after I let them sit there in the pan for about 30 minutes, I didn't already see them. But after I let my soup cool off so I can put it in some little containers, put in the refrigerator, man, they just got so big. And they are absolutely delicious. I saw somebody, I don't know where it was. Was that on Pinterest? Could be on YouTube. Had it mixed with some tomato sauce. I don't know very much about Mexican food. My best friend Susan's Mexican. Her mother came from Mexico. Her dad came from Chicago. But he was still Mexican. But it seemed like her mom only made. Well, let me tell you, for several years, I knew her. She would never let me in the house. I'd have to sit in my car or stand or sit on the porch. She wouldn't let me in because come to find out she was embarrassed of speaking Spanish. And I was like, why? Why are you being embarrassed? My God. And it was several years. I loved it. I loved her mom. Her dad was just the greatest. And he called after I had my oldest son Christopher, he called him his little Puerto Rican. He goes, he reminded him of a little Puerto Rican. So he called my Christopher come here, my little Puerto Rican. So cute. And then he passed away, and it was probably like 20 years later that her mom just passed away in, I think it's 2022. It was right near COVID. I don't know. I don't think it was COVID she died from. She was in her 90s. It was old age and stuff. But yeah. I'd go over to her house and visit her, and she'd cook me breakfast, fried bologna and fried egg, scrambled egg, and tortilla. She'd put on the gas stove and get it all crispy, and get you some homemade salsa. It was just delicious. Then one day she's like, try some goat. Try some goat. It's delicious. So she pulls it out of the oven, and she pulls some meat off of the goat leg, whatever was part of the body of goat. It was all this grease, and she heated me up a couple of tortillas on the stove, and she's like, "Now try this goat." I don't think I finished that goat. I may have taken one bite, and I didn't finish that goat. That goat was just they say goat's very greasy, and plus I don't think her mom had any seasoning on it. There was not a bit of seasoning on this goat. It just tastes like some kind of wildlife grease. I don't know. It's just yeah. Maybe she put some spices on it. It might have been better. She's like, oh, they'd have goats, and her daddy go kill a goat, and they'd eat it, and it's so good. And I cut up a scallion, put on top of it. It really brings out the flavor. So I didn't have any cheese. I'm almost through. Hold on, I'm gonna pick this up. Yeah, don't like me drinking out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna just close your eyes for just a minute. That's delicious. Y'all hear that? It sounds like whatever that is, I'm having a hard time, with this in my breathing. It's back here in my neck. I wonder if it has to do with one of my discs. I have 3 new discs in there. Well, I have 2 new discs. The first time they put disc in there, it didn't even last a year. So, if you get something replaced, it doesn't mean it's going to be there for a lifetime. It may be good for 6 months, 3 months. It may be good for a year, 2 years. It may need to be replaced. Didn't know that. Because the parts could be defective. And I got that disc replaced. I was in so much pain. And they did another MRI. And they said, oh, that one needed to be replaced because that disc was bad. And they need to do the disc below it. I just wonder if that disc or something has moved. Because I told them, I said, because I was having so much pain. They're like, my neck would pop and my head would start flopping. Like, oh no, nothing can happen to you. You can get in a car wreck, your neck ain't gonna move. That's like that doctor told me, nothing can go down your lungs. How do people drown? Tell me how that little Asian or Indian. When I started getting sick, I had to be rushed to the ER for this breathing. I couldn't breathe. And I kept saying, there's something in my lung, there's something in my lung. She's like, nothing can get in your lung because you have this flap that closes. So it makes a seal in there. So there's nothing ever can get in your lungs. Well, I didn't think about it because I was having such a hard time breathing until it was months later. And I'm like, that don't even make no goddamn sense. How do people sit there and drown? I don't know. Some of these doctors are just a bunch of kooks. I swear to God, I don't know. They must have missed a bunch of days of medical school. I've been watching Jen Cottle. I think it's right. Jen Cottle. Dr. Jen Cottle. She's really good. I like her because she will answer you back. Since I don't have any health insurance or whatever, I can just ask her a question about this and that, and she will answer me back. So, she's free, and she seems to know what she's doing. So, alright. Well, y'all go subscribe to Dr. Jen Cottle. I think she's supposed to J-E-N-N, but Dr. D-R, J-E-N-N, then C-A, and then it'll pick up. I think it's Cottle. And go send Candy, the hungry fat chick, some love, because it makes me sad. We should all be in here together. And yeah. So I need to go. I got other stuff to do. And make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, click that bell notification. Make sure it's all black. And I will see y'all next video. Bye-bye.